Hello everybody, my name is Gamer, and today we're going to be doing another episode of how to make a map in Beamng Drive. So, this is part 3 of 5, or how many I actually do. So, in this episode I'm going to be teaching you how to actually make a good looking level that will actually look like a level that you could actually post. So, let's start making the map. So, where you want to go to library, go back to art, go to shapes, and then buildings too. If you go to buildings, there won't be anything really in here. There will be only this thing, which is like a platform, and it's useful for some things, but for what we're trying to do, it's not useful for right now. Let's go to buildings too, where it has all the buildings. Now, let's try to make like a normal little looking town. So what we want to do is go to Eka or whatever you want to call it. Now go to whatever building you want to, which I'm going to go with what's this building? That's the exact same building that we used last time. What's this building? That's a good looking building. So just lift it up and twist it until you got the angle that you actually want it at, which I want it probably right there. Move it over here. Use that thing right there, and let's push it down so that the actual what do you call it? The stairs actually touch the ground. Now I think we're good with that. Now let's actually add some trees. So if you want to add some trees, just go to Forest Editor. It looks like a leaf. Now go to it should be on this, but if it's not, if it's on this, just switch it to this little paint thing. Now just choose the tree that you want. I'm gonna go with aspen tree because I think that would be the coolest. Now just click, and it will say, do you want to add a forest mission? Yes. I think I did this in the last episode, but it's been a while, so I'm just gonna reteach you. Now just paint whatever you want. You can use like birch, you can use beech, palm, oak, it doesn't really matter, but I'm going to use aspen for right now. Just get it until how you want it. I like to have like the trees like just scattered everywhere. Now after you got like what you want, just go to now just select lush. Select grass mesh, which is basically if you hold, there should be grass now. You see how it's like more textured? So that's what I like to do for some things. But it gets pretty laggy the more you put. So I don't really do it. But if you want, just put it like just to make it look a little more nice. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I don't want that. But yeah, use grass if you want. But I don't use grass that much. So yeah. So as you can see, we already have like a good looking house. Now you see how this here, let me go to this thing right here. You see how this stairs is like not leading into there? So what you want to do is go to your road editor, and just it should be on create road. Now just click right here, and you see how it's gigantic? You do not want that. So go over to width and select 1. And then you see how it's more, now it looks a little bit better, so do it for the other one. Just click on the other point one. And that's basically how I did stuff for on my Honey I Shrunk the series or whatever, or Honey I Shrunk the Car, or Honey I Blew Up the Car, or either one. But that's basically what I did with the roads. I just made them thicker or smaller depending on what I was actually doing. So just do that. And then select what road you want. I'm gonna go with let's see what we have. Actually, we can go to East Coast USA because that should be there. Let's go for asphalt. Let's go for a different one. I don't really like that one. Just find the one that you actually want because sometimes they look good and sometimes they don't. But that one looks, I like that one. That one looks good. Now you see how it looks a little more natural. So it makes it look a little more better. And to add some textures to the ground, just go to your terrain editor and go to raise height, and we might want to lower that. Lower it down to like 5, and just add some texture around just to make it look more natural. Turn down the pressure if you want, and because sometimes it's like very texture. It's very insane. Like it might just go up to like insane heights, but you know what I mean. So just scatter it around where your trees are, and then it makes it have a little more texture. So if you look at it now, it looks a little more natural. Like you can see like mountains and stuff. So it looks like it was actually there when you did it, instead of it just being flat. Because flat grass doesn't really look good. If you look at that, that doesn't look too good. So as you can see, we have this little mountain right here. So let's go to the terrain painter. Just go to this little paint thing that looks like a paint. Now hit new layer, rock, or this. If you have a mountain already, just use rock. If you want to use, like, if you're doing a desert one, do rocky dirt, or a beachy one, do beachy sand. It doesn't really matter. Use your it's gonna be your opinion on what map you're actually making. So go to rock. Make it 45 or 35, either one. This is the minimum. I don't really know what it does, but it basically makes it so like it doesn't do the top layer. It doesn't do flat layers, but it does like the sides of mountains. So that's what I like to use. Turn up the size if it's really low. Just make it more. I think 35 would do better for this one. I don't really know what it actually does. All I know is it just makes the process so much easier than actually doing it on your own. And for some reason, when you go far away, it goes into no texture. I don't know why that is, but when you get closer, it's normal. So don't worry about that. But when you're actually doing the thumbnail for your map, I'll teach you how to do that. But when you're actually doing the thumbnail for your map, it's very hard to do that, because when you're out, like, you're trying to show off your map, that's like that. So what I like to do is just go in really, really slow and just have like a nice picture like that. But anyways, we're not going to be talking about that right now. Let's work on some mesh road. A mesh road is basically like a highway road. Like, you see how it has layers to it. So if you make it go like this, and then you just select there, you see how it's just like a thing. Like, it just goes across. Now let's change the texture, because actually before we change texture, it has 3 of them, because there's 3 different layers. There's the top layer, the side layer, and the bottom layer. It's a little bit different here. Let's just make, what you want to do is make them as what you want. So if you want like a highway, choose that. Actually, that looks quite nice. Let's choose for the underbit that, and for the side bit, let's do vegetation palm bark, because I think that looks pretty cool when it's on the side. Like, it looks more like it's made out of wood, and it has like more supports to it, and it looks quite nice. But don't worry about this, because you're not really going to be seeing that. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to have this touch the actual thing. Actually, I'm missing something. I'm going to add a point right here in the middle, and I'll show you why I'm going to do that. So now what you want to do is just put this down to the bottom like that, so where it like goes into the ground, but you can still drive on it. Make it look like that, and then make this one go under that one like that. The same thing they just did. Make it go like that. There we go. And now you know why we actually did that, because if we didn't do that, it would just be like this, like a normal road, and we don't really want that. So let's make it like a little bridge across. No. I think that's good. And now let's make it a little lake, and that's what these are real used for, like lakes or bridges or whatever you really want. If you want to make like a little road area or a path or like a course in the air, these are the perfect things to use. So let's just lower the what do you call it? The layers, or the ground, sorry. Let's not hit the house. Is that actually hitting the house? No, it's not. Good. Let's just make a little lake right here. Just make it, a little more natural. So now let's add a little bit of sand, new layer, just like sand, beach sand, or rocky dirt, depends on what you're actually doing. And actually, let me turn off this thing. Just put it on 0 if you want. And there you go. Just make it, oh jeez, no. Okay, let's try to just put it inside like the actual boundaries of the thing like that. So now it looks like a little area. So what I like to do is have an ocean, because this basically makes it look like you're on an island, so it doesn't just look like that, because from that it looks really stupid and I don't really like that. So just go to your object editor, go to level, environment, and select water plane. If you want a water block, which is let me just name this water test, just go to create new. And a water block is basically not an ocean because it just has like this water block. So if you're trying to do like different layers of water, this is a perfect thing. So just do like that, and then you can have like another one. Like, let me just copy it by holding Shift C. If you hold Shift C and then just move it, you copy it. So you can have like two different layers of water. So you could have one right here and one right there. But I'm not gonna do that for right now. I don't think that's really gonna be the best entrance for me right now. So just get rid of that. Now let's get the water plane. So the water plane is basically the ocean. So I like to name these the ocean because it fits it the best. So just hit create new. And now you see it has like a ocean liner. So you can make it like, if you want to make it the ocean, then you can make it the ocean if you really wanted to. But I don't recommend doing that. That's not really the best idea. So just get it to like what layer you actually want it. Like that's probably a good layer. And now you see how it looks. It looks nice. It looks nice because now it has like a little water area, so it doesn't look as bad as it did before. And now you have like a little bridge that you can drive across, and I will show you how to drive across it right now. Go to File, Save. Always remember to save because it crashes a lot for me. I don't know if it's gonna crash for you a lot, but yeah. So now we can actually drive on the map. So let's just drive on the map like normal. Oh geez, no, turn. Okay, back up. And there we go. Sorry if there's no sound. I don't really know how to fix that. If you guys know how to fix this on Camtasia, then please tell me. And now we have a little bridge that we can drive across. So if you want to drive across the bridge, you can now. And now we have a little more texture on the ground. So when you actually crash into it, you're actually gonna like go up some land. And then you have another. Wait, can I back up? No. Okay, whatever. Now we have a little house right here, and then we also have a little dirt road that I made in the last episode. So yeah, that pretty much does it for what we're doing right now. And let's just here we go. Oh my gosh, it's so slidey. Let's hit F11 again. Shift C, and now we are back into the free cam. Press J to make it less laggy because basically it pauses physics. So when you go back in, it's gonna be paused, and it's not as laggy as it would be if it wasn't unpaused. So yeah, the reason why it's the reason why it's so laggy right now is because, or 30 FPS right now, is because I'm recording. I don't know how to get Camtasia 60 FPS. So yeah. Yeah. Now we have a little mountain. Actually, let's add some trees on the mountain to make it look a little more better, and let's also add some rocks on the actual rocky area so it looks more natural. So let's go to the leaf thing. Go to let's do the beach trees now. Let's just put some trees around like that. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Just have it on the top layer of that. Just like a little area. Let's put them across this too. Oh shoot. And there we go. No, we don't want one in the road. If it goes in the road, just hit Control Z and it will just undo the last thing they just did. Let's just make it look a little more better. Wait, are these touching the? No, okay. Wait. And if there is one and you don't want to undo it because you already have some and you don't want to undo everything that you just did and you forgot to, and you didn't even know that was there, just go to this little erase thing and you erased it. It's pretty simple. Now let's go to the rock section. So what you want to do is go down to brushes, or go down until you find rocks. So you can either go with a small one or a large one. I like to go with large. And then that's still on erase. Go back to paint. And now you can just put rocks on like the area so it looks more like it has more detail to it, or more what do you call it, more I forgot what you call it, more texture or depth I think it is. Just make it just add some rocks around just to make it look a little more like detailed, I guess. Let's add a little bit of a lake here actually. So if we go to the land thing, and then go to the down arrow, let's just put it down. Let's just make this go down. Let's just make a little lake right here. Here we go. We got a little lake. So we can make this look a little more nice. And now let's just let's go back into there. Actually, let's go to paint. let's choose beach sand. Just put beach sand all. Oh shoot. Let's just put beach sand all around here to make it look a little more better. And if you do get some on the rock, it doesn't look too bad. So don't worry about that because it looks like the rocks are actually like they fell on the sand and it looks nice. So now this dude gets like a little beachfront property, like it's just on the beach, and then you can go into the water, and it looks pretty nice. And also, if you had the pressure down, it looks pretty nice because with it, like if you do one click, it doesn't fill up the entire area, so it kind of adds a sense of like it's blending into the grass. So I like to do that a lot. So it looks it looks a little bit like it doesn't look as like flat as if you were to do this, because if you did that, it would just look like it ended and it wouldn't look as good. So I recommend turn down the pressure if you're actually using it to make it look a little more natural. So yeah, so as you can see, we already have a pretty decent thing, and we've only been doing this for like 20 minutes or something, 15 I think. Plus the other time that we were actually making the map. So it doesn't really take that long to actually make a nice looking map. So now let's actually work on doing some jumps. Okay, now we're gonna actually work on doing some jumps. If you're trying to make like a terrain testing map or a testing map, or like a just crashing map. So to do that, go into miscellaneous, and now you see we have all this stuff that we can mess around with. So if you go to the what do you call it, the ramp section, we have like 5 ramps that we can mess around with. So let's choose one. Let's do number 4. I like that one because it's like it's the big one. So if you want to just place it wherever you want, just place it like there, and then just turn it until you actually where you want it. Just have it like be a little more like sneaky within the terrain actually. So just have it like that. So when you're actually driving, you'll just drive right into it. So if you do that, make it go into there. It just adds a little more like fun to it. So it's not just bland, like you just drive around being boring. Like you can actually do some jumps and stuff. Now where do we want this jump to actually go? Let's have it go into a death trap or something. So let's make the terrain go down. And let's have it go into the water. But not just that. No. I'm going to have spikes in the water too. So how to do that is go to the curb, which is basically just a little thing like this. Now if you go to this little scale section, it looks like a box with 2 arrows. Just select on that one. And now you have like this, so you can like change the size. This is how I normally do it with the with Honey I Shrunk the Car and Honey I Blew Up the Car. This is basically what I did. Is I use this thing to change the sizes and make it look nice. So let's just have like a little spike. Now let's twist it to 90 degrees. Just make it like that. And if it's not perfect, just select 90. There we go. Now just go down. Let's put it in the water. So now when the actual thing actually, let's make it a little bit longer so it actually, oh shoot, no, wrong way. So it actually like gets into the ground, so you can actually know that it's actually in the ground and not just floating on top of the water. Now let's just scatter them about. So remember Shift C, hold Shift and then just move it, and then it will just copy it. It's pretty simple. And just keep on doing that until you get what you actually want. What I like to do is just select a bunch and then just hold Shift C, and then it makes your life a lot easier. I'm telling you right now. So, oh shoot, okay, there we go. Let's just make a little area where you can just die in. Select this big chunk of stuff, and you see how that gets a lot easier once you actually mess around with this stuff. So that's what I like to do. Just make this a death lake. Make it, like just a little area to die in, I guess. Just get stabbed by sticks. And I'm gonna twist it right here so it looks more natural. Whoopsies. And there we go. So we have a pretty cool area to fall in. So let me actually make this one more. Let's just move this over one more. And there we go. And that looks pretty good. Now let's do file save and let's test this thing out that we just did. Hit J. I just pressed J, and I think it just crashed. Yep. Okay, that's why you always have to save, because sometimes it crashes on you, and you do not like that. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're good. Where's the jump? I think it was this way, maybe. Oh shoot! No! Stupid tree. I actually don't know where we are. Here, let me zoom. Let me. There we are. There it is. Okay, so let's press F7. If you don't know how to do that, just press F7 to respawn your car where you want it. Let's back it up, and let's drive into this little what do you call it? The testing area, or this jump right here. So yeah, I think this will do it for this episode of Beamng Drive. Let's make a map and tutorial. Oh shoot, I did that the wrong way. Oh no! Ow! Now I'm in the water, just dead. Let's back up. Let's just reset that. Whee! There we go. Okay, let's read. Actually, wait, we can go a little bit further to make it go a little bit faster. Now let's actually do this jump correctly. And there we go. Now we're just gonna fall into these spikes, and there we go. I actually missed every single one, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's just actually get impaled. Come on, impale! For the love of God, just impale. Here, impale. From here. Impale. Impale. There we go. Okay, we finally got it to impale. So, yeah, I think this will do it for this episode of Beamng Drive. Let's make a map. This episode, part 4 will probably be making custom models, or custom ramps, or custom things, basically. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it and subscribe if you aren't already. And I will see you in the next Beamng Drive video. Peace.